In this video, we are going to see how to improve a plan almost to a perfect level, how to improve the each and every area of the plan, and how to rectify the mistakes which are there in the plan so that it becomes almost perfect. I am going to teach this using an actual plan which is about to be constructed. The plan is finalized, everything is finalized, and it is about to be constructed shortly in 1 week time. So I have taken up that plan. In that, I am going to do the final improvements and perfect it, and you are going to see the improvements like how the column placements can be improved, and how the duct, the sanitary and the utility duct, how they can be placed in such a way that they are not obtrusive to anything. The column placements, how they are going to be placed without obstructing the utilities and other things, and the window placements, what is the perfect placement of a window. If there is a mistake in the placement of the window, I am going to correct that. And the things like dressing room sizes, the wardrobe sizes, the kitchen sizes, optimizing the kitchen layout. Based on my 30 years of accumulated knowledge, I am going to teach them, and I am also putting it in the YouTube so that it will be useful for the entire planning community on the whole, and the budding architects, the students, as well as those people who are planning the houses themselves. Today video main thing is I'm going to teach my staff. Many of them are young architects and many senior architects also there. So we are going to discuss a house, and I'm going to point out from my experience. I'm going to teach them how to plan this house, and it's already planned, and it is going to be constructed soon. So at this stage we have to fine tune the plan to that extent that it doesn't have any problems. See, when a client comes to the architect, he expects the plan to be perfect. We have to see each and every part of the house. For example, the location of the windows, the location of the doors, the entryways, the cars have to come properly inside, the position of the bed, position of each and everything has to be perfect. That is why the client comes to us and they pay so much money for us. So we have to give them value for in the each and every inch of the house. So that is the idea. So now this we are also broadcasting in the YouTube so that it will be useful for other budding architects and people who are planning also. So right from start, see, this house is as I told you, let me give a small brief of this house. This house is the plot size is 38 feet by 122 feet. It's about 7,500 square feet, and it's a narrow plot but long plot. So the house has got two floors: ground floor, first floor, second floor. Three plans we have, and this is the terrace plan. Now this house has got seven bedrooms and living room and a nice courtyard, dining room, two kitchens, one wet and one dry kitchen, and apart from that we have 7 bedrooms, and we also have a home theater, we also have a spa room, there is a gym in the front facing a nice terrace, and there is a beautiful staircase. You will see all this, and we have utilized as the plot is very long, what we have done is we have left a lot of space inside, and we brought nature into the house. So by way of cutout, we cut some portion and brought nature into the house so that the house breathes much better, and also you won't feel the length of the house in this kind of a plan. So let us go into the small fine tuning of the plan. That is the idea of this video. See, whenever you see a road width, you see the road width is only 23 feet. So if the road width is just 23 feet, it is not a very good road. So you will have a problem of car turning. So a person like this will have a bigger car. So the first thing you see is whether the gate size is enough. Okay, that is what I'll see first. Okay, I noticed that we have given 17 feet gate size. That is good enough for a big car to turn. Even if there is a car parked opposite side, this car should be able to turn, because you will see in India, everybody will park in the opposite. It will not be easy for you to turn. So when you have a gate of about 16 feet or so, that is a very good thing to do. So that we have already done. And we see this level. This level is 1 foot 3 inches. We found in our experience that this should not be crossed. If you cross this height, this is with reference to the road level. Road level is 0 and this is 1 foot 3 inches. So if you cross this, the long body cars, saloon cars like Benz S-Class or something, even Honda City will not be able to negotiate this. So this is very important. So we have kept it at 1 foot 3 inches starting of the ramp, then it gradually slopes towards here. That is also correct. This is also fine. Then we get into the veranda. A small problem I see here is a nice lawn we have given and the pedestrian access we have given. All that is good. One small problem I see is the gazebo. It is just placed in the middle. I would like to bring it to the side, like what we have shown in the reference picture here, right? So this is the house we have done in Nungapakam. We are also going to do a video about this, so it will be released shortly. And this gazebo If it goes, then your lawn looks much bigger. As you walk into the house, you will be able to see the lawn on the right side, and this is not blocking your view. So that is very important. So we have to do this. Then as you go inside, I find the veranda to be little bit narrow for this size of house, and we have got 21 feet 7 inches up to the gate. So we have utilized the front little bit, the width of the compound wall also, by placing the gate outside sliding. So that is what we generally do. That is also one good thing. So we have enough space. I would like this veranda to be widened a little bit, if not 1 foot, at least 6 inches. So let me put 1 foot. House of this size, at least you should have a 6 feet veranda, right? As you enter, I find the door is too much towards the left side. So the directions are in this house. This is facing north side. The road is on the north side, and this is the eastern side. So the door is too much towards the left side, towards the eastern side. I would like, without violating the Vastu again, I would like this to move little bit towards. See, it is not in the center of this veranda foyer also. It is not in the center. So let us make it center as much as possible. Try to bring this door towards this side, so that there is another advantage in doing this. When I bring this, what do you get here? Yeah, the space for the shoe rack. So this is one thing. We should have a shoe rack on the outside, accessible from the outside. People, whatever you bring, put inside, people will not use the inside space. So you should have a shoe rack along with a small seating attached to it for removing your shoes and changing your shoes, wearing your shoes. This is very important. Each and every house we should address this. And there is a wall here, I see. This can be nicely treated. It can also be made into a fenestration with some cutout panel or something, so that it looks more interesting. Okay, I would like to see the options here. So I would like to show the exterior elevation that we have finalized for this house. This is the exterior elevation. So you can see this is the entrance veranda. It gives a nice privacy to the door, the cutout panels in the front. This is the ramp, and this is the access way. And we see another angle view here, and this is another angle. So this is how the house is. So this is how the exterior elevation is. And we should have LED lights, strip lights here, okay, running along the L shape. And we will have LED strip along this also, and one along the pergola, the rectangular pergola. So these are the highlights of the elevation. Now I take this opportunity to show you the different options we have worked out for the exterior elevation of this house. The building is basically ground plus 2. But first we started with the view. Some of the options that you see now are the profile of the building looks smaller. Even though building size is the same, the profile looks smaller. As we gave more and more options, we made it in such a way that the profile looks more grander and taller, and the building is more imposing. So finally the client chose this option, which is best overall. And this is what is going to be constructed at the site. We are going to see everything based on this option. The details are all worked out, and many details have to be worked out based on this option. So then we enter the foyer. I have in this plan we are going to finalize the column positions. So we have to see each and every column. The columns should not be obtrusive to the many things like electrical lines, plumbing lines. So main door lintel level, I think that is a good point. So we generally make it much higher for the main door alone. It cannot be 8 feet. We can make it up to 10 feet. So generally we have it 9.5 or 10 feet. Fall ceiling, it may be difficult to negotiate, but what you can do is this area alone, you raise the fall ceiling. So after the structural engineer drawing comes, fine tune this. I would like to see not less than 9 feet for the main door. This is a very important thing. Then we have, as we enter, we have a nice living room that is planned well, no problem for me here. And you have a nice TV on opposite side. The position is also good. And I think we have avoided the double door system here. I would like to discuss this with the client and add the next door also. Generally we do this for the security sake. As you enter, there's another problem I found is we never leave something like this. The doorways require nice paneling. So the richness is there in the paneling. So the doorway, the archways, open ways cannot be left like this. So you should have some small brickwork, at least 9 inches, so that we have a nice wooden paneling as we generally do on either side of the doorway. That gives a nice framing to the doors. So nice wooden plank here. So another thing about console table. See this console table, we can make it more usable also. We have done this in our previous projects. It's not only a console table. It has to be a shoe rack. So because many people nowadays have so many shoes and slippers. This is not enough for a normal house. So let us make it a shoe rack. At the same time, it should not be visible as a shoe rack. We have done this in previous projects. We can show that as a reference in the video also. So after that, we come into the house, and the living room is nicely designed. It's kind of an open plan. When you come into the living room, you will be able to see up to the dining. So one basic thing is I would like to have a provision for a partition here. So let us not fix a partition. The client is willing to have open plan, but as an architect, we should always envisage the future. So if there is a need, if the client suddenly asks you, I want to have a partition, you should be ready for that. So that is why you should have a provision, but let us not have the partition. So let me mark it here. Then what I find is this TV position is good. It is just opposite to where you are sitting, and the sitting position is also good. We always try to see when you enter inside the TV, if the TV is here, then people are sitting opposite. It is not correct. We never do that. It is the opposite of it. It will not be welcoming for the people who are coming inside. So when you are sitting in the seats, people who are entering should face the people who are sitting. So that is correct. The TV is, I hope the TV size is good enough for a large TV. So let me check. Yeah, I think we can have at least 100-inch TV when the 100-inch TV is introduced in India. So we should have it. Right now, I think we have 90 inches. We can have 90 inches also in this. So the seating, I find a good number of seats are provided, and also the large hall. It's a very nice hall also. One thing is, I would like to see this window removed. See, you have a nice the corner window, which provides a lot of lighting, and also you have a possibility of this outdoor garden, the courtyard, which brings in so much of lighting here. So you don't need another window. I would like to remove this window and make it into a wall, so that you have a backdrop wall, which is very useful in the interior design. To have a nice back wall where you can have the wall hangings, etc. So you can plan to have that here, remove this wall. Then as we enter, we have this nice feature of glass walk. So glass bridge below which the water flows. The water also flows outside into the courtyard side. The same water is brought inside. It's a very nice feature with lighting and all that. It's going to look very nice. So, and also as you enter into this area, it's the transition area between living and dining. This area brings a lot of lighting on this side, and this area on this side you have right side, that is the western side, right? So the western side you have the nice beautiful staircase. The reference picture is this. This is how the staircase is going to be, and it's going to be much with a lot of planting and all that.
We mentioned the outer garden is also part of the house. This is fully open. That is an indoor courtyard above. This is an outside.
I said this, no?
Okay.
Before we brought the nature into it.
Yes. No.
I said that in the beginning itself. Okay, so all that I find okay. And I think we have purposefully avoided windows here, isn't it? Are we going to have windows? It is better to avoid a window. If at all, you can have very small window, because being western side, it is going to receive a lot of sunlight. So I would like to have less openings on the western side. If at all you have slit windows, smaller size windows, which bring less amount of heat inside the house, we always have to see the climatic factor, so that the air conditioning costing is not too much. So this western side, we can also have less number of windows, and wall treatment and all that we can see later. So I would also like to have an access through a wooden bridge, crossing this waterway and landing here. So a nice wooden bridge, so that when you go out of this area into the garden through this wooden bridge, and on either side you can see the nice water area. So you just plan a wooden bridge here. So there is the rectangle is for the wooden bridge. Then as you enter, there is a lift centrally located, and I was looking at the column positions. The lift column positions are good. This column turned this way is good, so that we can have some nice niches here as you climb up in the staircase. So we can have, if the column is turned this direction, that will prevent the niches. So this is a good column position. Then as we come here, we have done a nice column position here also. We made this into a corner opening. This is going to be very unique and a little bit difficult to manage, but we can customize the window and we can have the corner window. This is going to be the highlight of the house, this entire area. So we have avoided columns in the corner. That is one good thing. Then as you come here, this puja room, I found a small problem with the puja room area where I have marked it here. Actually, this is the problem with the duct. The duct, I would like to see the duct much bigger because the ducts have become so important nowadays. They are not only bringing, we are not only bringing the plumbing things into this, we are also bringing the air conditioning, we are bringing the CCTV camera lines, we are bringing network lines. Everything comes through the duct nowadays. What duct, the sanitary duct we used to call, used to be only 1.5 to 2 feet. Nowadays, even 3 feet is not enough. So I would like to see this at least 3 feet. So we are going to reduce this window and make it taller. Puja room, if there is a window, it will be nice, but let it be taller and the width let it be lesser to accommodate the duct. Otherwise, the puja room is very unique and nice because it's going to get a lot of lighting from this corner window. That's one good feature of this house. And this area is going to be really a center of attraction for this house. So after that, you move into the house. Then we come into the dining area. So one thing I noticed, we have small sit-out area and feature. I would like to discuss with the client. This is going to be the small hand wash area, the vanity area. There is a existing well which is closed. If it is acceptable to the client, I would like to see this entire wall go. So I would like to remove this entire wall, and I would like to make this dining as big as possible. That will bring in a lot of space into the house. This subject to the clearance from the client. I will also talk to them. We will find out if they are
If you see the
happy
floor
with that.
above,
We will go with that. Yeah.
the floor above will have it, I think. The double height Mari plan in
No, we have bedroom
Okay.
above.
Okay.
So let us discuss with the clients and make this. If you make that, we can make another corner window. So this house is going to be a house of corner windows. It will be very interesting actually. So let us have another corner window facing this garden, and which will be useful. You can It's be viewable from here.
That
So this is the view of the glass walk. We have done this in another house in Toputurai, and that's a reference picture. And this is the reference for the car parking. We are going to have the car parking very lightweight, and it is not going to be obtrusive to the elevation, and it will not block the elevation. So lightweight structure, we have tensile structure, high tech look, and we are going to have okay. After that, we are going to enter into the house. Now I find here the crockery shelf. We have to do a little more tweaking here, so that if the crockery shelf comes here, it will be closer to the dining. Then I would like to have the entrance to the kitchen, entrance to the electrical room. In fact, I would like to have the entrance to the electrical room from outside. See, electrical room is something which is accessed by the electricians, and we will have inverters, a battery, all that will be accessed from the outside. The people don't need to come from inside. So let us avoid the all the servicing items, servicing everything will be done from the outside. So let us have the crockery unit more accessible to the dining, and we can have access from the outside for the electrical room, so that your powder room also slightly reconfigured and made it into a square size. And I would like to see whenever you place a window, I have taught you people many times that you should have enough space here so that it doesn't go and abuts the wall. You should have some wall so that the tile turns. Otherwise, the tile turning is going to look ugly. If the window is starting from right from this wall, the tile turn will not look nice. So you should have, if at all possible, you should have at least 4.5 inches or minimum 3 inches. You should have. So that I find little bit lacking here. I found this column to be the obtrusive one for this. So it's an obstruction.
Compound wall, okay,
So what I would like to do is I would like to remove this column. Just remove this column. Talk to the structural engineer. Remove this column, which will solve your problem of this ventilator for the powder room. And you can push this column also to the front, a little bit to the front, whatever possible extent, without affecting the shower. Again, you have to see whether shower can be fixed. Nowadays, we are also fixing the body spouts. So when you place the column, see everything inside. Plumbing lines are you should be able to fix the plumbing lines. You should be able to fix the niches. For the same reason, I would like to see this wall also becoming 9-inch wall. See, invariably we have to provide niches. This niche will have a soap dish, etc. We don't go for the old style of a projected soap dish. It has to be carved into the wall. Then it has to be 9 inches. So this is better 9 inches, and I would like to see this column moved a little bit down without obstructing the body shower areas. So little bit of fine tuning has to be done into this toilet to that extent.
This setback compound also will make into 6 inches to give more space then.
Yeah.
Otherwise entry is not possible. One step is required.
Yeah, he can do that. Then as we come near the kitchen, this is the kitchen which is attached to the dining area. We have done nice glass work here so that the person who is cooking inside will be able to see the entire house through the glass. And if the privacy is not required, then you can just close the glass door. And also you can have, nowadays you get the switchable glass. Also you switch on, then the glass becomes clear, then the switch off the glass becomes frosted. So that will give you privacy also. Then we have the two kitchen concept where this is a dry kitchen and this is a wet kitchen. So most of the everyday cooking is going to be done in the wet kitchen, and this dry kitchen will be more of a show kitchen. In this also I would like to make these walls into 9 inches because you will find lot of pipelines and things going here, and all the wall units are going to be fixed, and a lot of pipelines are going to come here. The RO system is going to come below. So better to make this wall into 9-inch wall. I would like to see a little bit reduction in this kitchen and add the area to this wet kitchen. We can discuss with the client and finalize on that. Because the wet kitchen seems to be little more congested. Actually, most of the cooking, the rough cooking is going to be done there rather than here. So convince the client and add maybe even 2 feet to this area and reduce 2 feet here. So that will give a lot of area to this. And one more thing is, now we are going to experiment with the fridges are always projecting outside. So what I would suggest, either we will experiment, we will go with the fridge which is flush with the wall unit, or we increase the wall unit size to that effect it is almost in flush with the fridge. So fridge is generally about 6 inches projecting more than the wall unit. So if you have the wall unit 2.5 feet width, then you can have the fridge in flush. So this we have to do this in all our future plan as much as possible. It's really difficult to achieve. If you have a kitchen like this which is much bigger in size than what kitchen we generally do, then you can do that. Then the placement, I was studying the placement of the units, they are good. I would like to see not too much distance to the sink. The sink can be slightly moved so that it is easily accessible and not too far away. We have also done a lot of videos about the triangles in a kitchen. We would like to have this triangle as small as possible. Like this is a hob, then the sink, then the fridge forms a triangle. Try to have as less as possible so that the person who is cooking will walk lesser. And the window position, another thing I have to say is, window position should give enough place for wall cabinets. So that I find is somewhat lacking here also. So I would like to see this window go. Rather I would place a small window here so that you have the cabinets. So whenever you plan, you keep all the corners free of windows or doors, all these corners. So if you have a window in this corner, then you will not be able to place a proper wall cabinet. So let's have a proper wall cabinet. Then you can have a small window here. Then you can have the chimney here. And I found this column position is okay because we may have to have a lot of electrical points and all that, and this is okay. Let us see this duct in the upper floors. Then after that we have this wet kitchen. The plan seems to be good. Again the fridge, we have to, the fridge here will not be a big fridge, but slightly it will be projecting. So you have to consider that and move this door a little bit so that the door doesn't go and hit the fridge. And here the hob is here and the window is here. Again here I would like to reduce the window so that you don't need to have a wall cabinet here because you have a sink here. So I would like to reduce the window a little bit. Maybe you can have a window which is attached to the door here and have blank wall behind the chimney, behind the hob, so that we can provide a chimney here. Then as you come into the utility, then the column positions are okay, and the service area, that is okay. This is grilled, and this is a reference for grilling, not for the garden. This is not going to be a garden, but this is going to be a floored area. But the grill is going to be something like this, with a grill gate like this.
That
And this is again a project we did in
Kilpak.
Kilpak.
This one also stove is east facing.
Yeah.
Two stoves are east facing.
Yeah.
If one was north facing, we can provide the wash basin there itself.
Yeah, so that is a good point. So we have this hob which is facing the east. If the client accepts, because this is going to be just a dry wet kitchen, then if the client accepts, then we can have a north facing hob. Then the sink can come here. Then the window will be much more properly placed. Then we have the washing area where we have the washer, dryer provision. Then we have a large vessels cleaning area where we generally provide a big industrial sink that can be used for cleaning the vessels. Then the drying and all that can be done here. Then the backside you have the servant access, the servant room, then the servant toilet accessible from the backside, and a little bit of kitchen garden in the backside. Then we have one bedroom in the ground floor. I found the positions to be good. Only thing I would like to see a sitting window, that is also good. And the only thing I would like to see this wardrobe for a guest bedroom. This seems to be too much of wardrobe. Unless the client is very particular, I would like to remove this wardrobe.
Parents' bedroom.
Yeah, I would like to remove this. Talk to them and find out whether it's okay. And yeah, I would like to increase this a little bit so that the wardrobe is L-shaped wardrobe. Let it become 1 foot more. So wardrobe, you get a large wardrobe, L-shaped wardrobe here, and the bedroom becomes much cleaner and neater. And as this is going to be the grandparents' room, they've got a small study table and the TV, etc. So all that is perfect. The location of the cot is also perfect. And as you come inside the dressing room, if you make it bigger, it's perfect. Otherwise, it's little smaller because the mirror is here and about 6 feet is not enough. Now I made it bigger. It's going to be about 7 feet. Then it's good. Then the position of WC as per Vastu, it is located here. And this column I am moving also because to increase this ventilator. The ventilator is too small for such a big toilet. So I would like to see a bigger ventilator and move this duct also accordingly. Then let us see in the upper floor how this can be moved. Otherwise the plan of the toilet is good. So let us go into the first floor. Okay, now we go up the staircase. The staircase, we have not yet decided what is the type of the staircase. We will have a nice marble finished staircase, maybe with a metal and wooden finish so that it's much lighter in feel, at least in the ground floor level. Then we go to the first floor. The first floor is good. As soon as you enter the first floor, you are seeing a large glass. I would like to see this glass end to end, from almost up to the end, leaving about just 9 inches wall on either side. Then you have a common family area, that is also good. And these windows, as I said, we can reduce the size of the windows so that they don't get too much of sun ingress, too much of sunlight from the western side. And we have some space for cladding. We always clad the staircases for the maintenance purpose. It's easier to maintain. So that is one thing. Then we have this window that
Maybe
also we
this
will retain. Then
make it into a TV unit with two smaller windows.
yeah, so this what I found is this pantry room. The door is too much in the center. See, this is a nice wall. So all these wall we have to utilize for wall hanging. Maybe in future they would like to have a TV unit. Suddenly, that time you will have to break the wall. So better to shift this door towards the southern direction as much as possible. so that you get a large wall where you can have some kind of wall hanging, or if needed, TV unit also in the future. So this is going to be a small storeroom. I will come to that later. This is having a nice balcony, but I would like to see much larger, much more bigger window, which is almost occupying the entire wall, and also goes as tall as possible. Even goes taller than 8 feet, something like 9 feet. Now we have aluminum windows, which you can even go up to 15 feet. So single aluminum window, thin aluminum frame. So let us do experimentation in doing a big, very tall window. So it's a very nice thing to have, because once you open this window, it's as though you are sitting in the balcony outside. Balcony, I would like to see the balcony a little bit bigger. You just see how you can accommodate, if possible, project this by another 1.5 to 2 feet, because too small of a balcony in the front. So if it doesn't affect our exterior massing, you can do that. Then the slab projection, you had always mentioned slab projection above, and this is the slab projection below. Those words have to be mentioned. So our drawings have to be very clear. They cannot just leave any gap for any interpretation. They should not think slab projection above. They should clearly, it should say slab projection below. Then coming into this room, this is bedroom number 5, actually front facing room in the first floor. I would like to change this option in the size of the cursor. Again, it has become more oil.
It has reset.
How, I don't know.
You apply that big box also.
This is okay.
Okay.
Big box at least okay. Okay, so so guest bedroom. Guest bedroom, what I found is this. I don't like the position of the wardrobe. It's going to be a problem for the interior design. It's going to be a nice wall. Let us make use of this. So let us have a nice full wall in the front. So this wardrobe, I would like to see this reduced. It's going to be just a storeroom. So let us have the wardrobe in the area. Then we move the cabinet inside. This is good enough for a small storeroom. So let us have the storeroom like this, and you have the wardrobe here. Let us have 2 wardrobes, one on this side and one on that side. And I would like to see this again done for Vastu. But whenever you do this, you have 2 options. One, I would like to see this pushed as much as possible, so that you have only, generally it is only 2.5 feet door. So you don't have much of obstruction.
Bigger counter.
This is because of Vastu, you had to face south or north, so we are placing it here. We are not able to place it here. Another option is, I would like to reduce this toilet by 1 foot, so that you get an option to have the shower enclosure here. Then you have the WC here. Then you solve the problem of toilet, as well as you provide the shower enclosure, and also you can have a bigger wash basin. So one of the main thing I want to do this, because of the vanity counter is too small. So you should do this.
Will bring corner.
Then ventilator, we had to change the ventilator in such a way that it is above the toilet, or you can bring it here. So that I would like to do this here. Then whenever you see the column, you should have enough space for plumbing lines to be taken. Minimum is 1 foot 9 inches. That's what we found in our experience. It should be at least 1 foot 9 inches, or 2 feet between this gap. So I found this gap to be okay. So you have this always in your mind whenever you do this. Then as we come here, after the staircase, we have these 2 areas. We have provided another green area in this house. We have another huge green area. This is the second green area. It's going to be a nice terrace garden. So which will look something like this or something like this. That has to be decided. But as it is a nice area, I would like to remove this wall and make it into a corner glass again. So this house is going to be house of corner glasses. So let's have a big corner glass here again, so that when you come out of the staircase, you are seeing this beautiful view of this terrace itself. This will be a nice wall. You have to treat this properly. Then as you come here, this is a nice bedroom. The location is good, and one thing I would like to see this, I would like to widen this more, because this is an amazing corner window. I would like to see this 2 feet more, so that you get a much more better view of this area. And if required, you can even accommodate a small sofa in this area also, or we can have a built-in sitting window. This is our signature feature in most of the houses that we have, that we can have this, or we can accommodate a nice sofa here. So have this as much as possible. Then otherwise we have a nice study, but the study is an obstruction to the wardrobe. This has to be solved. We will do some options here and see how to solve this problem. I wouldn't like to see this study room going and sticking into the wardrobe, so you're not able to open the wardrobe, or you will be making one small area dummy. That also I wouldn't like to do this here, do this actually. So let us rethink the study area. Otherwise, this is fine. As you go into this, you have a nice wardrobe and a dressing area. That's also fine. The toilet is good. We have two separate enclosures, so that at the same time two people can use this. That's also good. But the window is small, so you have a nice wall here. Why don't you have a fixed glass here? So let's have. Nowadays, we are trying to provide as much as lighting into the toilet, so that they are more hygienic, more ventilated. As soon as the lot of light comes, the toilet becomes looks more hygienic and dry. So that is a thing you have to incorporate here. Then the duct size is good. As we go into this corridor, we are having two bedrooms. One is going to be the big master bedroom, and another is daughter's bedroom. Let's have a look at the daughter's bedroom. The position of the cot is good, and position of the study table is very good. It's gone into the corner. The TV position is good. Sitting window is good. Wardrobe is good. Everything is good here. And the column is also good. Whenever you place a column, we see that the column is not obstructing a provision of switchboard on either side of the cot. So now we see that the column is placed in such a way that switchboard will not be affected. So each and every inch of the house you have to study such a way that it doesn't obstruct any of the utilities. So as you enter then into the toilet, then you have a nice toilet almost similar to the one we had for the son's room. So this is also good. And again we need a large window here. So you have a nice wall. So as soon as you enter the toilet, you will be able to see this fixed glass. It will be very nice to have, and a large vanity. That's also good. And the duct is gone to the back side. That is also good. Then coming to the master bedroom, again I would like to see this as big as possible, because this is our signature feature. So this will also be a very nice thing to do. You should have at least another 1 foot. They extended by another 1 foot, 2 feet. So 1 foot on either side I'm extending. So you have at least 8 feet here. So either it accommodates a nice sofa, or it is a sitting window as we regularly do in our houses. So this is a very nice bedroom of nice size. You can have some nice seating here. Then you have the concealed door. That is also a good thing. So it is part of the wardrobe. So it will not be seen at all, this door to the toilet. And as you come inside, the dressing room size is good. The mirror position, everything is good. And the wardrobe is quite spacious dressing room. And again, we have a large vanity and everything. That is also good. And only thing is the window size is too small. So we need to do something about this. Maybe it is taller. Maybe you provide another tall window here without obstructing the niches and the shower fittings, or maybe you bring the shower fitting on this side. That will be the better thing to do. So let's take the shower to this side, all the shower fittings on the side. The shower head is going to be coming. It's going to be a rain shower everywhere, wherever we do. So only the shower control and shower spouts. And nowadays I would even suggest you people to avoid having a bucket filler. Nobody is using bucket filler nowadays. So
But sitting ledge we'll have.
yes, we should have a provision for a sitting lights. That will be tackled later. We don't generally do it at this stage. We'll do it after when we do the planning for the tiles and all that. But I would like to avoid the bucket filler. Instead, you can have a small outlet just for the hand shower. So change this here after. Let's instead, because that's not being used in our high-tech luxury houses that we plan. Okay.
Here in the lintel level, maybe we'll have opening for just for light. We have provision because this is a courtyard kind of thing only.
Yeah, so that is a good suggestion. We can have a long window, which is at the lintel level, below the lintel level, but not above the lintel level, which will bring lighting from the courtyard. We will experiment and see. Sometimes it doesn't work out well. We will see. Uh, so that is about the second floor, first floor. So everything is okay in this. Otherwise, so then we take the stair again and go to the second floor. Yes. So we have come to the second floor now. In the second floor, we have a very small sitting. That's a good thing. This door, again, we have to talk to the client, and I would like to see this into a nice sliding system rather than one wooden door with glass, which looks old fashioned. So I would like to see a large sliding window, which some clients think it is not very secure, but we can provide a secure window and convince the client to have a window. We will discuss about this, show them some reference pictures. And coming to this, we have a nice, beautiful terrace garden, which is going to be have a small play area here, and this we are going to do something like this here, where swings and all that, and some pergola and all that. That we will do the detailing later, but it's a nice area to have in the front. So when you come into the gym room, we have a large wall, and we avoided any window on this side. That is a good thing. Windows only on this side. That is also a good thing, and one more window on this side. That also good because it is open to the terrace. So even though it's a small gym room, it's going to be good. So this is okay. As we move into the rest of the area, so we have two more bedrooms on this floor and one spa room. The spa room is going to be there's going to be a big jacuzzi, and there's going to be a steam bath here and the WC, and we are also going to have a big vanity counter, and you can discuss with the client if required. We can have a massage table in this area. Massage table. Discuss with the client. Then in that case we may have to shift the door and provide an enclosure for the toilet. WC. You don't need to have such a big shower. Redo this to have a massage table. Discuss with the client, and if required, you can have that. Because such a big room, you can utilize that also, and have the door from here, and change the door position of WC. So at this stage, you can decide all this. Okay. So again, we are entering here. We don't need to have the corner glass here. This window is enough for this level, because we have otherwise a lot of sunlight coming from here. Then we have the bedroom, two bedrooms here. One is belongs to the grandparents, and this bedroom, the position is good. The wardrobe position is good, and we are going to have a small puja as a requirement of the client, and there is a TV, and backside there is a window, and if we could do something about this, did you think something about this? If it is big glass, it is
We
okay.
have to remove the column, then we can.
Yeah, so we can discuss with the structural engineer and remove this column in this floor alone.
Okay.
Okay, so you can maybe have a floating column from here, so that we can have a bigger window here, and the TV is in the center. So that will be much better for circulation of the room also. This room is not too big.
Or we take
So
the
I
TV
would
to
like
the
to
other side.
do this.
west
Better to
wall.
have the TV opposite straight. Okay, so this again, the toilet is only a guest bedroom toilet, so this is okay. And maybe I would increase this toilet little bit towards this side, leaving just about 4.5 inches for the door. Okay, so that you have the maximum size possible for the toilet, and you have a 9-inch wall for the home theater. This is a home theater, all around 9-inch walls. That is good because we always provide 9-inch walls for having sound insulation. We would also like to do a double door concept. We provide double doors for the home theater, so that whatever sound comes generally comes through the door. So let us have double door. As you enter, there is one step above, 1 foot step for the back side of home theater, where we can have one step here and come up, and the seating area is good. The screen is, I think, it will be good enough for someone 150-inch screen. So home theater is also good. Then same we coming to the backside bedroom, which is going to be another master bedroom, and I would like to do the same kind of corrections we did in the lower floor. So otherwise position of cot and everything is good, and position of study table is also good. Also, we have seen whatever we have seen below is repeated, so we don't need to repeat everything here. Only that I would like to see another window placed here. After this, we go to the upper floor. We have all the utilities in the upper floor, major mostly. We have the water tank and water tank area. Below that, we'll have the pressure pumps and also the water treatment plants. Everything will come here, and the generator is located here, and the VRF air conditioning is located here. So all that will be fine tuned little later. And this is in the elevation. We have some kind of a front sitting area which is visible in the 3D view. This is going to be the highlight of this house. Yes.
Solar also we are planning on the southern
Yeah,
portion.
so you have a large open terrace. You can have a solar plant also in this area.